Gonna start recording. Okay. Hi, this is Hannah Kim. These are my partners for this group.
Hi, I'm Genesis.
I'm Kristen.
Okay, and we're gonna discuss our Horizon reports. So the report that I read was from 2024. And it was specifically on teaching and learning edition. And one thing that I thought was interesting was last week I had read the 2021, 2021 learning and teaching edition. And then I don't know, I didn't really think about it when I was choosing them, but this week I chose like the one from 2024. So it had similar information, but obviously it was updated by 3 years. And so similarly to the article last week, it talked about the different trends in learning and in learning and teaching within technology. So it had social, technological trends, economic trends, environmental, political, and then there was like an honorary trend, which was AI trends. And I'll just do one little key point that I pulled out from the article, but the first I'm trying to find it. The first thing that I thought was interesting was the article talked about having meaningful conversations in the political climate that we're in right now. Like how people are so like strong toward one side or the other. And it went through and talked about how there's different programs that universities have been putting into place to teach people how to have meaningful conversations and not, just continue to argue back and forth. So that was one thing that I found really interesting. And then it also talked very similarly to like my last week's article about like environmental impacts of AI, and also like just working from home or doing remote learning and things like that. So, yeah.
So mine was the augmented course design, how to use AI as a tool to like, design your courses, whether that be like just planning. There's a lot of AI out there for uh, like assessment planning, all of that stuff. You can have a whole lesson plan. You can
Uh-huh.
that'll make slides. There's a lot. Like I tried to get into some of it you have to pay for.
Hmm.
Uh,
Like you put
so
in your own information or it spits
uh,
out like curriculum.
you put in like whatever you like the objective,
Uh-huh.
like our TEKS. We have TEKS for um, Texas. They're called
Yeah,
TEKS.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you would probably put that like that TEK in, and it could come up with stuff. Um,
That's really cool. What was it called again?
oh my gosh, the augmented course design. It's like a article. It's not in like the educase like articles like we've been
Uh-huh.
reading. It's like a link
Oh,
to click
different.
on to. Yeah.
It's called the that was my reading for the week as well. It's called the Using AI to Boost Efficiency and Expand Capacity.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That is interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool actually. Like I tried to like do it to go show my coworkers, but it was a whole thing and I was at work and I had to put in a whole other email and it just didn't wasn't gonna work at the time. So
You can still use it in the future though.
yeah.
That's still really cool. So is it like just like a website or an app or like
There's a lot of different AIs. Like
oh,
there's
I
Chat
see what you're saying.
GPT, which is a
Uh-huh.
really popular one. There's like a Google
Oh, like
Genie,
Gemini or
like
Yeah,
something?
Genie. I
Gemini, yeah,
think it
Google.
was Genie,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen that before.
something like that. Yeah, that you can use as well. But it was really cool actually. I was like, that would make lesson planning and everything else so much easier.
Yeah, because it kind of like standardizes it.
It does. And then it makes it because sometimes the curriculum is not engaging enough for the kids and
Yeah,
it's boring and it's like, ugh.
yeah,
So,
definitely. What about you, Genesis?
Yeah, like I said, I read the same article as her, and I thought it was really cool just because it talked about how it can do like lesson plans, but also like give ideas for teaching methods or like student activities, and it can like actually plan that out for you. You would give some points. But I thought an interesting point that it brought out was that if teachers use AI for this, they have more time to like interact with students and like be with them, which is something
Yeah,
that AI can't do because AI can do the other stuff, but like interacting with students, being there for them, forming relationships,
yeah, yeah.
that's something that
yes.
AI can do. So I thought that was a really cool point that they brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It helps open up. your ability to do other things that are on top of like we're already doing. It's just a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think was it last week that Kristen and I think we were in a group with Holly, and Holly is like she runs a school, and she was
Mm.
saying like how she often uses AI for like just administrative stuff because you
Yes.
don't want to waste your time. Like that doesn't like
Yeah.
why do you waste your time on doing stuff like that when it doesn't really matter as long as it's done. So yeah, I like the idea of being able to spend more time with students and less time like planning and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
interesting. Any of this, did you like notice any of the standards fall into your readings, your Horizon report? Or I guess yours is not a Horizon report, right? Or it is?
Yeah, it'd be more like professional development because teachers would need like the professional development
Yeah.
to like to use these AIs and stuff to benefit them in the classroom.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Okay. Same for you, Genesis.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The mine was the standard that I found I used was the collaborator standard. I feel like I kind of stretched it a little bit, but it's just talking about like cultural competency and communicating with parents and students. So I kind of tied that in with, effectively communicating and having meaningful and engaging conversations rather than kind of just like yelling at each other or like, trying to get both of your points across to each other. So, anything else y'all wanted to add?
no, get
No?
down,
No? Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. I'm gonna end it.